Today it's another Blu-ray pickups video. I got some more stuff. But yeah, before we get into this video, if you like this content that I make and want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button because you'll get, all the notifications for my new videos in your feed. Without further ado, let's get into this one. So yeah, I picked up quite a few Blu-rays. Most of them are from like job lots that I've picked up for fairly good prices. I've been on the Big Paulie's Chatty Movies group and the Movie Bug group. People have pointed me in the directions of really good deals. So I've just capitalised on those really cool deals really. So yeah, so enough of my waffling. I did get a big haul of films. So I got Hell, a film that I've always been interested in. It's always been like a film I've seen on the shelf in say like HMV and Asda and stuff like that, and I've just thought that cover art was really cool and didn't know nothing about this movie. Yeah, the plot is basically the sun has scorched the earth to the point where the it's like a barren wasteland, and humans really can't go out in the daytime because it's too hot, and even at night it's really bright apparently in this film. Like the sun is forever sun, sun, and the heat is unbearable. And it's basically about a group of survivors trying to find water. They hear a rumor that there's still water that exists, so they're trying to go and find it. Sounds interesting. It's always a film that's interested me. Didn't know nothing about it. I generally thought it was a firefighters movie, to be honest. I thought it was about a bunch of firefighters, hell, fire, like the front cover kind of looks like fire there, So, but yeah, the film even intrigues me even more now because I know it's a post-apocalyptic film. I do like post-apocalyptic films. And yeah, just sounds really cool. Just sounds like a really cool film. Got to suspend my disbelief a little bit because if the sun did scorch the earth, we wouldn't survive it. So it's the plot seems a bit like, yeah, you've got to really suspend your disbelief, but I'm interested to see what this is all about. Next up we have the disaster film 2012. Not a film I've seen. I know there's a lot of people on a couple of groups that I'm on that really enjoy this film. It's called Slipcase, got a nice little gloss to it. But yeah, I'm pretty happy about getting this, checking it out. I've not seen this before, so I'm interested to see like how good or how mediocre it is, because I've heard like mixed opinions on it, so that should be a good one. Terminator and Terminator 2, some of the greatest action films ever made. Terminator, it could almost qualify as a slasher in disguise almost. It's very horror based compared to the sequel. Obviously, Terminator 2, one of the greatest sequels ever made. Yeah, it's like, it's outstandingly good. But my favourite is the first one. It's always been the first one since I was a kid and I saw it for the first time. I've always wanted Arnold Schwarzenegger to return as the bad Terminator because I just think villains are more interesting. For me, when it concerns films, I always gravitate to the villain because I just think to play a villain just sounds like a really fun time. So yeah, I've always preferred Terminator 1 when it concerns this franchise. But Terminator 2 is fantastic. And let's be frank, these are the only two films you really need in your collection. It's just the way it is. These are the only two films you need. In what I watched in February, I did watch Seven for the first time, and I had to grab the Blu-ray immediately. Yeah, just an outstanding film from start to finish. Beautifully subtle, woefully dark, and it has one of the greatest endings ever in all the film, in my opinion. What an ending. They really kind of stuck true to that dark tonality, and I really do fucking love this film. It is unbelievable.
What's in the box?
I saw her on eBay, which was doing a basically buy three and get like two, I think it was like 5% off or something. But with the 5%, I paid less than £6 brand new for these three. That's not each, that's just as a whole. For these, I paid like just shy of £6 for the three. So you've got the Babadook, a film I've not seen that I've heard really good things about. One, what I call the ushering in, like the horror renaissance that we were in the mid to late 2010s. We had a bunch of really good horror films coming out. it follows one of my favourite modern horror films. We get a serious John Carpenter vibe from this film, and a proper 70s era kind of style. Just a really cool concept. Concept as in like a sexually transmitted demon. It's just a really cool concept for a movie, and I think it's one of the better modern horror films of the generation at the moment, I think, anyway. And next up, Birdman. I've not heard anything about this film, so I'm going into this one blind. Michael Keaton. It's cool to see him in a film again. Like, you know, he's done a lot of stuff, but I think he hasn't really been in much high-profile films. But this one seems to be pretty well respected in the movie community. But yeah, he played a bat. Now he's playing a bird. Apparently, I could take this the wrong way, but it's called Birdman. So yeah, I'm intrigued to this one. Battle Los Angeles, a film that I've always been interested in since it came out. Really, like I do like just kind of I do have a soft spot for like over the top alien invasion movies. So like stuff like Independence Day, I love that. Battleship was not very good, but you know, for an alien invasion film, it was like just a bit of dumb, stupid fun. So I'm intrigued to this. You know, I'm intrigued for this film. I think it's got a. I don't think they should have called it Battle Los Angeles. I think that's just a shit name for a film. Personally, especially an alien invasion movie, it's a bit of a shit name for that. But aside from the name, I'm looking forward to it. I love that the slipcover is all kind of embossed, and I love that. I've always really gravitated to that image. I've always wanted to see this when it came out, just never got around to it. Recently I put out what I watched in February. I mentioned that after watching Seven for the first time, I was looking for another kind of dark crime thriller. Turns out they you know, in the 2000s, David Fincher returned to the crime thriller genre and gave us Zodiac. So the fact that it's made by the same director, just instant buy for me. I had to pick it up, you know, immediately. Not seen it yet. Really looking forward to it. I've heard it's quite a long film, almost 3 hours long, but apparently it's really fucking good. So I've been after this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles slipcase release of the 2012 movie. I'm baffled by the hatred that these films get, really. This and the sequel, because I think they're pretty damn entertaining Turtles movies. I think the personalities are pretty much bang on with the Turtles. The only thing I have an issue with this film is obviously the turtle design. I don't really like the turtle designs that much. I don't think they look very good, especially when you compare it to like the 1990s Turtles movie, which is one of my favourite films of all time, and I think they got the design for those turtles bang on the money. But yeah, I think the design for these turtles, I mean, they don't look good, do they? I mean, I don't know if whether like a 9-foot turtle is meant to look, you know, maybe they're meant to look ugly, but I don't know. The fact that you know, how can you be a ninja if you're 9 foot tall? I don't know how you can be a stealth when you're 9 foot when you're a 9 foot turtle. I don't know how that works. But regardless of that gripe with the turtle designs, I do think this is still an entertaining movie. My 3 favourite cartoons of all time is Transformers, Thundercats, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And Michael Bay has produced live action versions of 2 of those. So I'm wondering if he'll dabble his toes into Thundercats. I really hope you're not. But, you know, because with Michael Bay, I was really terrified of this when he announced he was doing Ninja Turtles. I was terrified that it would be another Transformers situation, which I think the Transformers films are absolute dog shit. Yeah, I think this is a underrated film. I think it's fun, dumb. It's Ninja Turtles. Who doesn't like Ninja Turtles? Ninja Turtles are fucking cool as hell. And yeah, it's not as bad as people say it is. Like I said, the only gripe I have is the turtles look a bit crap. And also, forgot to mention, Megan Fox is no April O'Neil. That was a bad casting move in my opinion. But oh well, it still is a damn entertaining film, and the sequel is, in my opinion, even better than the first one. So yeah. Anyway, that is my haul for today. Let me know if you've seen any of these films in the comments down below. Do me a solid, hit that like button. It's the best way to help spread my videos out to the YouTube world. And like I said in the intro, if you like my videos and you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Do me a solid, hit the subscribe button, and then you'll get all my videos when I release them in your feed. As always, I have been Jason, and I am out.
Cowabunga, dude!